Someone asked me a question.
No, same old, just the hits again.
What was that, Groundhog Day? No, at this point it's entirely about offense. Unfortunately, we didn't get enough done to back a really, really nice start from Hurl, right on the heels of a really good start from Turtle last night. Bullpen was fine. Some runs late, but you're battling uphill constantly. I get my pitchers and my defense has played well. So we got it. I mean, it's to me it's that simple. We've got to continue to work to find out how to score runs and to get some people going. I think I've said all along. I expect to see some of these guys perform and swing the bats better, but to this point they haven't. So you don't play the games on paper, and we just need to keep. And the one thing about it is the thing that's I think frustrating is we've got our hitting coordinator in here, and Chad's work ethic is unbelievable, and the kids they're working like crazy. Now we unfortunately haven't been on the field as much as we'd like because of the weather, but that's got nothing to do with it. I mean, they spend more time in the cage than I do in my apartment at night. So I'm thrilled to death with the way we're going about our business as far as work, but we need to see some results, and I'll show up here tomorrow hoping that the results are better.
Well, because also you've been facing some good teams with excellent pitching staff, so
yeah, and there's no question, and but the aspiration of everybody in that clubhouse is to get to the next level, and so yes, we've seen some very good pitching and some good ball clubs, and if you're fortunate enough to be at that next level, that's exactly what you're going to get. So measuring yourself up against this league and some good pitching is apropos. It makes sense, and I do think we've got enough talent to be a better offensive club than we are right now. But what I think ultimately doesn't matter. We've got to continue to work and get better and improve it.
Yeah, right. The one with Grant, it seems like to be the most consistent
hitter
on the team.
He's been good. He went through his little lull, and we talked about it the other night. And he's some left-handed pitching that gave him some troubles. He seems to have straightened that out a little bit, and he's done his part in making us go. We were struggling a week or so ago when he wasn't making us go, and so everybody's kind of taken part in this struggle. And we get 4 hits today. He had a couple of them, but it's just not it's not enough, and it's great to battle a club and be in a game and have a tie game in the 7th, but it's too much to ask day in and day out, not to put 4 or 5, and maybe even a 6th spot up from time to time. And to that end, we'll keep working. Thank God we've pitched it pretty good. Thank God we've played pretty good defense because it's kept us in a lot of ball games. It's kept us around that 500 mark. And if we're going to take the step to get beyond that, it's going to be about offense.
The pitching, obviously, everybody seems to be pitching strikeouts really well right now. Do you think that has been a result of how hard that the pitching staff has been working?
Well, I just the whole group works, and Stu does a great job with them. But I think today was a really good example. I mean, Hurl had 10 or 11. I mean, he's not a strikeout guy. He'll pitch a game with 1. And get all sorts of ground ball and fly ball outs and just pitch to contact and do what he does, changing speeds. He had an excellent breaking ball today. And, I know that Stu has spent some time with him and a few other guys, Hurley as well. And, you see what improvement spinning the ball can do for you. And, do I think Hurley's going to be a guy that's going to start punching out 11 or 12 in a 6 or 7 inning outing? No. I've been wrong before. But, he and Garv did a nice job figuring that out, and he had a good one. I mean, it's the best breaking ball I've seen him in 2 years. And, hopefully he can continue that. Sometimes you show up and you don't have that one, but it was fantastic. And anytime someone succeeds, I mean, talent's always a part of it, but you'd like to think that the work ethic pays off, too.
Good.